What is going on YouTube? This is Vortex 46 back with you once again with a brand new upload here. This is actually Final Fantasy 15. Sorry, Final Fantasy 12. So used to bringing you all Final Fantasy 15 content, but this is Final Fantasy 12 gameplay walkthrough, part 1 here. Trying to bring you all different content. Definitely want to look to try to bring you all something different in my gameplay here. As far as the games that I play, again, granted, I'm more focused and wanting to bring you all those Ruby reaction videos, but
May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity.
that's the new royal.
If following
Wedding.
this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom would stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible.
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbano with all haste.
I will go. And I will go at his side.
Again, guys, Final Fantasy XII is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. Granted, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite because that's the very first Final Fantasy game I played. But Final Fantasy XII is probably number 2.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
Kind of trying to catch all the as much as the subtitles and stuff as possible, while I'm also trying to catch some of the info of the words that they put up for you all to know what area we're heading to, type of thing.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands. Shield you in sight. Their failing light. The paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father! For my father!
Oh, that's not good. That is not good.
Blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Father.
See, I take it that, you know, that them getting married at the beginning of this episode, I take it that fight, that battle started, you know, maybe only a couple of days into his marriage with his wife.
Was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rossla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
So pretty much, people, wanting more power from a different area, different different part of the land, and
It's as I
war.
feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation. Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Just like that. Taken down. Swift ease. Didn't even do anything.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it.
We move!
Alright guys, that will be the end of this episode. I'm gonna pretty much end it here. This is pretty much going into explanation of how to fight and stuff, but we'll get into that in part 2 of Final Fantasy XII. Again, this is the original Final Fantasy XII, not the international version. Should have said that in the beginning. And this will be a commentary Let's Play, aka LP. But with that, guys, this is Vortex46 signing off. Be sure to hit that like button, leave comments, let me know what you all thought. Hit that notification and subscribe button for more content from me if you want. It's always your choice. Always welcome, but never forced. But with that, guys, I'm out. I will talk to you all next time on part 2 of more Final Fantasy XII. Peace.